Welcome to Factual Gamer, your trusted gaming news source on YouTube. I'm your host, Factual Gamer, and these are the news. On February 13, several mobile developers told the site Pocket Gamer that they had to resubmit screenshots and icons for their apps because they contained images of guns or violence. According to one of these developers, Electron Games, Apple has told them that since screenshots can be viewed by anyone browsing the App Store, their content has to meet the 4+ age rating requirements. Although Apple's guidelines already stated this rule, up to this point it had not been enforced. On Monday, February 16, an interview in Clash magazine with one of the pioneers of electronic music, Giorgio Moroder, turned out to be the unexpected source for some gaming news. Moroder said he will be collaborating with Skrillex on the soundtrack for a new Tron video game. On the same day, Jordan Marin, the YouTuber known as Captain Sparkles and also the co-creator of the indie game Fortress Fallout, showed a letter he received from ZeniMax, Bethesda's parent company. The letter threatened legal action for infringement of trademark for using the word Fallout on the title of his game. Marin and his business associate decided not to fight this claim as they feel it would have been too costly, even though they do not think that they had infringed upon the trademark and there was no confusion between their own game and Bethesda's Fallout series. The new title is yet to be announced. Back in 2012, ZeniMax had also sued Minecraft studio Mojang over the title of their game, at the time still unreleased, Scrolls, due to an alleged infringement of trademark for the Elder Scrolls series. In that particular case, both parties came to an agreement and the lawsuit was settled, with ZeniMax authorizing Mojang to use the Scrolls name but retaining ownership of the trademark. The following day, on February 17, Square Enix announced that it would be accepting pitches from indie developers wanting to make games using 3 of Square Enix's older IPs, like Anachronix, Gex, and Fear Effect. The company called this initiative the Square Enix Collective. In the announcement, it is also said that there are other IPs Square Enix may open up in the future, but it will depend on the response to these first 3. On the same day, the Kickstarter for the cyberpunk RPG Shadowrun Hong Kong ended successfully by reaching $1.2 million on an original pledge of $100,000. The team developing the game, Harebrained Schemes, is the same that created Shadowrun Returns and Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Having passed the $1 million mark means that all the possible rewards will be created, including an additional mini-campaign which takes place after the story ends. According to the developer, the game should be released still in 2015. On the following day, February 18, Wednesday, the development of The Stomping Land, a dinosaur-themed survival game that raised $114,000 on Kickstarter, has come to a halt. The game's beta had been made available through Steam's Early Access in 2014, but now the game's lead artist, Vlad Konstantinov, has quit the project and stated that he has been unable to contact the lead developer, Alex Fandora, for weeks, and that Fandora owes him money for work already completed. And yesterday, February 19, the site GameIndustry.biz reported that BioWare co-founder Greg Zachuk is returning to game development, but not as you might expect. After having retired in 2012, together with his BioWare co-founder Ray Musica, to pursue other interests, Zachuk returns now as chairman of Biba. Biba is a mobile augmented reality app developer, and on Wednesday, the company announced it will be working with playground equipment manufacturer PlayPower on a set of new equipments enhanced with support for Biba's apps. Zachuk said, and I quote, "PlayPower and Biba are creating a new category, an inventive way to blend our new media habits with the health benefits and joy of active outdoor play. I am inspired by the category as a game designer and father." Also yesterday, Epic Games, the creators of the Unreal series and the Unreal Engine, announced it is committing $5 million to help fund development of games using the Unreal Engine. The grants will range between $5,000 and $50,000. Epic is not seeking any claim over the games developed this way, the only requirement is that the games be developed using the Unreal Engine. To apply for this grant, developers need to contact Epic, but also already have a working prototype. And those were the news. Coming up, we have the video game releases for the following week. Still today, February 20, we have The Order, 1886 for PS4, The Book of Unwritten Tales 2 for PC, Hector for PC, Pixel Puzzles 2 Birds for PC, Hero of the Kingdom 2 for PC, Hot Tin Roof: The Cat That Wore a Fedora for PC, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse for Wii U. On February 24, next Tuesday, the releases are Criminal Girls Invite Only for PS Vita, Hyper Devotion Noir Goddess Black Heart for PS Vita, Resident Evil Revelations 2 Episode 1 PS3 and PS4, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires for PC, PS3, PS4 and Xbox One, Oscura Lost Light for PC, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse for PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One, There Came an Echo for PC, Hotaru no Nikki Firefly's Diary for PS Vita, and Under Night in Birth X Late for PS3. The following day, on February 25, Wednesday, the games being released are Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters for PS Vita, A Druid's Duel for PC, Isbara for PC, Resident Evil Revelations 2 Episode 1 for PC, Xbox 360 and Xbox One, Homeworld Remastered Collection for PC, and Oddworld New and Tasty for PC, PS3 and Xbox One. And finally, on February 26, Thursday, the games being released are Pahelica Revelations HD for PC, Black Hole for PC, Night Mysteries: The Emperor Prisoner for PC, Republic Remastered for PC, and Enemy for PC. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed episode number 2 of Factual Gamer and that you noticed some overall improvements over the first episode. I would like to ask all viewers to give your opinion on the length of the show. Do you think it's too long or maybe too short? Please let me know in the comments below so that I can keep improving the channel. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, share with your friends, that's really important, and also like the page on Facebook, add on Google+, and follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back next Friday, and that's a fact.